Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's staying safe. We're still going to continue what we were working on last class. Okay? Last class, if you guys remember, we were learning about parallelograms. We were learning about them, of how the sides are equal to each other. Okay? So the sides, in order to be a parallelogram, have to be the same. We also learned that the angles that are across from each other should also be the same. Okay? So if side A would be 50 degrees, therefore side C will also be 50 degrees. Okay? If side B was 130 degrees, then side D should also be 130 degrees. Okay? Hint, guys. All quadrilaterals, okay? Meaning all shapes have four sides, or should I say four angles, okay? A square, rectangle, a rhombus, a parallelogram, trapezoid, they all equal 360 degrees, okay? Now that we know that the opposite sides are the same, we know that the opposite angles are also the same, okay, at the sides. We can know that if this parallelogram gets cut, okay, so let's draw another one here. We know that if we have another parallelogram, and this other parallelogram, okay, again we have A, B, C, and D, okay? If this parallelogram gets cut by a bisector, okay, remember, a bisect, it's a line that cuts a shape into halves, okay? So it gets cut in half. But wait, it gets cut in half again from the other angle as well. Okay? If this parallelogram were to get cut and the sides were 18, across from it was 4y, okay? On the opposite one, on the opposite line, if we were to have 24 and 6x, okay? When that happens, okay, it's still an equal shape, okay? Meaning your sides haven't changed. Remember, since the two angles that are across from each other are equal, that means that now that it's bisected, both of the numbers that share those angles are still equal to each other. Meaning, we have 6x equals the same line that it shares from C to B, okay? So it would be 24. If we divide by 6 to leave x alone, then we have x equals 4. So we solve for one variable, okay? Obviously, we have to solve for both variables. So we have 18 and 4y. So we can say 4y equals, remember, we have to get the same number that is shared by the same line, which in this case is 18. we divide by 4. Y equals, since 4 can't really be divided into 18, we can reduce it. I'm going to reduce it by 2. Okay? So 18 divided by 2 is 9, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Since there's no other number that can divide these two, the 9 and the 2, the same, then that is your answer. Okay? So y equals 9 over 2. And that's it. Okay? Just get familiar with when a shape is bisected, the line that shares both angles that are the same, they always equal to each other. Okay? Make sure you write it down on your notes. Make sure you submit a picture of your notes as well, guys. All right, don't forget to send a picture of those notes. All right, so here's your assignment for today. All right, guys, so the assignment for today is, we have a parallelogram, okay? We're going to label it A, B, C, and D, okay? Again, this parallelogram is cut or bisected into equal pieces. We have B, okay? We have 3x. For C, we have 9. Then we also have, for A, we have 2y. And then for D, we have 12. Okay? Hint, hint, guys. This is a 9. Okay? I'm not going to make another one just because it's a very simple concept. Okay? It's just a little continuation of last class. Remember, all sides on a parallelogram that are opposite from each other are the same. The same for the angles. Therefore, when it's bisector, it is also, okay, it is also equal to each other. So it's also the same. Make sure you submit, again, a picture of your notes. Make sure you submit your answer as soon as you're done watching the video. And I'll be waiting for your email.